we're going to be talking about, that's right, the slap. That's right, everyone. It's happening again. It's happening again. I wanted to cover Amy Schumer's reaction to the slap too, but I'm just going to mention it in passing here. Amy Schumer apparently taking a month off of everything because she is traumatized. So, just throwing that out there. But anyway, Will Smith projects reportedly stalled or under threat after Oscars slap. Yo, so the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because this is cancel culture. It's happening. Someone finally is getting canceled. I've been waiting. I've been fucking waiting for the cancel culture. Finally, someone has been fucking canceled. No, I want to talk. This is crazy to me. Like, this is crazy to me. I'm going to read this a little bit, and then I'm going to get into this. This is fucking nuts. Some high-profile projects linked to the actor Will Smith are stalled or under threat after his violent slap. Fucking violent. Violent slap. Like, I mean, like, the language here, man. Like, again. Like we got to talk about this shit. Like, when police kill someone. When police shoot people with guns and end their lives, their hearts stop beating blood, and they bleed to death and die, right? Mainstream media will report that, like, oh, officer involved shooting, leaves, injured. Yet, when someone who is a friend of someone else lightly slaps someone on the cheek, that's a violent slap. Like, I can't with this fucking shit. A violent slap. That's so over the top. Of comic Chris Rock. During the recent Oscars ceremony, Hollywood media outlets have reported the moves would be the latest blow to Smith after the altercation on stage at the 94th Academy Award show, which followed Rock making a joke mocking Smith's wife, actor Jada Pinkett Smith, and her medical condition, alopecia, which causes hair loss. Streaming giant Netflix has slowed development on its upcoming action thriller Fast and Loose, which Smith was set to star in. Variety reported the movie trade publication said that a search for a new director for the film has been paused and added. It remains uncertain. There are people that have won Oscars that are fucking pedophiles and rapists. And you can still watch their movies. And they're still making movies. Like, I mean, like, man, I really, this fucking shit is why I can't deal with, like, modern culture at all. Like, I don't listen to new music really at all unless, like, no one ever heard about it. I don't really watch new movies at all unless, like, it's something that's remotely, like, I can't stand this discourse. It's mind-numbing. It's so ridiculous. Now, again, people like J.K. Rowling, who advocates for a genocide against transgender people, is pro-conversion therapy and torture. She's allowed to get movie deals, television shows, video game adaptations. Someone like Dave Chappelle, who mocks dead minorities for entertainment, is allowed to get 5 extra specials. His last special is so-called final special ever, where he mocks dead trans people, right? Well, it's no longer his final special. Now he gets 5 more. That's fine, right? And again, there are many directors, actors that are rapists. I mean, like, there are many comedians that are sexual assaulters. Like that one dude, I forget his name, but the guy that, like, whips his dick out at, like, fucking meetings or whatever. That motherfucker is still rich, famous, and doing movies and shows and shit. And stand-up shows. Right? Like, but one time, one guy says, okay, maybe you should shut the fuck up. And then lightly slaps them on the face. And they're fucking, this is now cancel culture actually exists. Like, I mean, I can't with this fucking shit. I can't with this shit. Like, You can fucking, like rub your sperm all over women, making them extremely uncomfortable and probably traumatized. You're good. You're chill. Greatest comedian ever. But if you slap someone for making a really bad fucking joke about someone that you love and cherish, all of a sudden... Like, I mean, again, it's not like Will Smith ran up there, tackled him, and beat the shit out of him. Like, oh! He went up, slapped him once, and walked away. It was very controlled. It was symbolic more than anything. It wasn't like he was in a fit of rage. If he was in a fit of rage, he would have fucking jumped up there and beat the shit out of him. Like, anybody, I'm sorry, anybody that is, like, criticizing Will Smith at this point, you are a fucking loser. I mean, I went from not caring about this at all to being like, I am staunchly pro Will Smith now. Like, Will Smith is my favorite actor. WTF, I love Will Smith. The Hollywood Reporter also said that Apple Plus has declined to comment on its drama Emancipation about escaping from slavery, which had been expected to be released this year starring Smith, but has not been They're going to not produce a film about slavery because one of the people involved slapped someone. What's worse, slavery or slapping people? What? How many actors, musicians, etc., famous celebrities have had DUIs on their record? Can someone answer me this question? In my opinion, a DUI is way worse than slapping someone. Whether or not you hurt anyone if you're driving drunk, you could theoretically kill an extremely large amount of people, and it's so reckless, it's so dangerous, and yet almost everyone in Hollywood has got DUIs on their record. What the fuck? The Film News magazine also said that Sony is pausing its Smith-linked action film Bad Boys 4. First of all, I didn't even know there was a Bad Boys 3. So, I got a lot of catching up to do. But, that being said, what the fuck? What? As the fallout from the controversy continues, Smith last week resigned from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, saying that he betrayed the trust of the Academy and will accept any further consequences. In a statement released Friday, Smith said his actions were shocking, painful, and inexcusable. I disagree. I think he's getting canceled for an unnecessary thing. In my opinion, I think a lot of comedians need to get slapped. Now again, a slap is symbolic. You can't fucking, like, kill someone with a fucking slap. You have, like, people like Jimmy Dore saying, like, if Will Smith did that to me, I would have died. Like, these motherfuckers, I'm traumatized by this. If Will Smith ran up there and, like, kicked fucking Chris Rock in the balls and then just beat the shit out of him, punching him in the head and knocked his teeth out, that would be a whole different story. It was what he walked up, slapped him very softly one time, and then walked away. What is with these uppity fucking crybaby celebrity liberal fucking cocksuckers that are like, this is violence. Oh my god, I've never seen violence this insane. I would argue that being homeless is more violent than getting slapped by your friend for making a bad joke. I have seen more violence at family reunions, family gatherings, and get-togethers, where people dusted themselves off and just, got over it afterward. Has anyone ever been to a bar? Like, what? How out of touch Do you have to be? Again, so I don't care about this other than the fact that the reaction to this is so utterly fascinating and insane that I can't help but comment on it. It is so insane to me. It is so insane that people are over, like, this is like, you know, a natural disaster. Like, this is like the worst thing that's ever happened. Like, should he have done it? Honestly, at this point, I'm willing to just be contrarian and say sure. Like, I'm willing to say, yeah, maybe. Like, I don't know. Like, I think sometimes comedians do need to face some consequences for the shit that they say. Now, is that meaning, like, you should get slapped or beaten up? I don't think so, necessarily. But, like, this is such, like, a fucking, like, clutching of pearls overreaction. So, I wanted to talk about that. I gotta watch Bad Boys 3 now. So, tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing a Bad Boys 3 review. No, I'm just joking. I gotta watch Bad Boys 1 and 2 again. It's been a long time. But anyway, there you go. Yeah, I mean, like, we got, like, there's fucking war going on. There's, like, drone strikes. There's a pandemic. That's whatever. Someone getting slapped on television is the most violent thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, if you think, like, again, the Amy Schumer one really fucked with me, man. Like, let me look this up. I gotta look. I'm just, like, just side one. Like, I can't with this shit, man. Like, I really can't. I can't with this shit. Like, okay. I'm sorry, just real quick, sideline. Oscars co-host Amy Schumer says she's triggered and traumatized after Will Smith slap incident. Like, I mean, like, I'm sorry. Like, am I the crazy one here? Like, again, if Will Smith beat the shit out of him, maybe. But, like, traumatized? I'm traumatized? Traumatized. Like, I'm traumatized from getting the shit beat out of me by my parents as a kid. I wouldn't say I'm traumatized by looking at someone getting hit on television. If that's enough to traumatize you, then fuck. I don't know, man. Like, I just maybe I'm a little insensitive, maybe, but fuck me.